Cows in India are a common sight. Around 50 million stray cattle and stray dogs roam the streets of India in search of food. Once the provider for the family, cows are now seen by Hindus as a maternal figure, males and females alike sacred for their generosity. The slaughter of cows is banned in most parts of India. Violators of the ban may face up to 10 years in prison.
People think that Indians treat cow as a holy animal, but the reality is far from it. India is apparently the largest producer of milk in the world. So it comes as no surprise that India is also the largest exporter of beef and fifth largest exporter of leather products. Because of the ban on cow slaughter, dairy owners use buffaloes because, of course, buffaloes are exempted from this law. There's another very small section of dairy owners who actually leave their animals on the road. Now, one would think that this concept of leaving animals free on the road is much better than, the animals being in the dairy, but they don't have access to food and water. So they are left with no choice but to find food in garbage bins.
Like humans, cows are strongly maternal beings who form close bonds with their young and must give birth in order to produce milk. On dairy farms, they are forcefully impregnated every year to keep this milk flowing, usually by artificial insemination rather than natural mating, which requires workers to insert their arm into the cow's anus to hold her cervix in place while injecting her with semen collected from a bull. The calves are taken away mere hours after being born so that the milk intended for them can be collected and sold for human consumption. Over the days following separation, the mothers bellow day and night, searching for their calves. They're known to grieve for days or even weeks. The male calves, called bobby calves, are considered useless to the dairy industry because they'll never be able to produce milk. They are kept isolated for 5 days before being herded onto a truck and sent to the slaughterhouse. They can be withheld food for the last 30 hours of their lives. Starved, confused, and desperate for affection, they cry for their mothers from the holding pens of the slaughterhouse, where they'll be killed the following morning. Two to 3 times per day, the lactating cows are herded into the milk shed and hooked up to industrial milking machines. In natural conditions, they can live up to 20 years. On dairy farms, they last only 4 to 8 years. Some, known as downers, succumbing to the pressure of continuous impregnation and producing up to 10 times more milk than they naturally would. The rest sent to slaughter when their milk production begins to slow down or they become too injured to continue.